Hello students, now today we will start the next unit, that is unit number 4, work, energy and power. Now to start that unit, first of all we have to start the first part of the unit, that is work. So definition of the work is the product of the applied force and the displacement produced in the body in the direction of force, that is called work done by the force. And work done, W, it is denoted by W. Suppose a body is displaced from a point A to point B by applying a force F, and displacement is S. So it displaced through a displacement from point A to B by S. So the product of the force into displacement, that is equal to work done. So W will be equal to F into S. Its SI unit is Newton meter. So it can be written as Newton meter equal to Joule. So its unit is Joule. Now second part is work done by the constant force acting on a body at an angle theta with the horizontal. Now to discuss that small article, we have to consider here a body that is placed at a point A, and when the force is acting F by making some angle theta with the horizontal direction X, and the body is displaced from the point A to the point B through a displacement X, then in that situation, when the force making some angle theta with the horizontal direction, so by the direct product of the force acting to the displacement cannot be find out. So in this situation, we have to resolve the F vector into its rectangular component. Means we have to resolve the component F vector into its component. So one component is F cos theta in the direction of displacement, and next is the F sin theta acting vertically upward. Vertically upward means acting vertically upward to the direction of displacement produced in the body. So it is a vertical component F sin theta, F cos theta is a horizontal component. So we have to resolve F into its component. Number one is F cos theta, horizontal component acting in the direction of displacement produced in the body. F sin theta is a vertical component acting perpendicular to the displacement produced in the body. Now in that situation, the F cos theta, it is acting in the displacement produced in the body. It means this component helped to produce a displacement in the body, and body is displaced from the point A to the point B. But this F sin theta, which is acting in vertical direction, it does not contribute any role to produce a displacement in the body, because it is acting in upward direction. Because body is not moving in upward direction, it is moving in forward direction. It is moving along x-axis, it is not moving along a y-axis. So F sin theta component does not contribute any role to produce the displacement in the body. So this F sin theta is neglected. So we have to find out the work done produced in the body, that is due to the force. So work done W will be equal to, that is equal to the component of the force acting in the direction of displacement, that is equal to F cos theta, it's a horizontal component, and multiplied by the displacement produced by the body, say it is equal to S. So it is equal to W equal to F into F cos theta into S, and it can be written as W equal to Fs cos theta. So Fs cos theta, it is just like the product of the two vector in dot product, A vector dot B vector equal to AB cos theta, just like here Fs cos theta. So we can write in vector notation, W will be equal to F vector dot S vector. So this is the vector notation, and in magnitude it can be written as W equal to Fs cos theta. Now we have to find out if the angle of theta is varying. First of all, start from if theta equal to 0 degree, what about the work done W? When we put theta equal to 0, so cos 0 will be equal to 1 and we will get W equal to F into S. So it is Fs. It means it is a positive work done. It's a positive work done. So at theta equal to 0, W equal to Fs. Now second situation is if theta equal to 90 degree, means force is acting perpendicular to the displacement produced in the body. So what about the work done by the force? So W again will be equal to Fs cos theta. Put here theta equal to 90 degree and cos 90 equal to 0 and 0 into Fs, the complete value equal to 0. So work done will be equal to 0. So no work is done. It is known as zero work done. It's a zero work done. So in this situation, work is done equal to 0. No work is done. It means suppose any body is moving in a circular path. So in that situation, the force is always acting towards the center and displacement is along the circular path. Suppose body is moving with a constant velocity, so this is the direction of displacement and F is acting towards this center of the circle, so it makes an angle theta equal to 90 degree in between them, so work done will be equal to 0. So when a body is moving along a circular path, so work done by the force in the body will be equal to 0 always. Suppose a moon is revolving around the earth, maybe any planet revolving around the sun, this is in that situation the work done is always equal to 0. And it is the another example is suppose a pulley is that placing some weight on the head, so that weight is acting perpendicular when pulley is moving on the platform. So if we make an angle in between the weight and the displacement equal to 90 degree, so in that situation work will not be done by the pulley. So in the language of physics, when theta equal to 90 degree means force is acting in, with the displacement by making some angle 90 degree, then work done will be 0 always. So this is the situation. And third situation is if the theta equal to 180 degree, so what about the work done? When we put theta equal to 180 degree here, so cos 180 degree equal to minus 1. So W equal to minus Fs. So minus Fs means it is the negative work done. So W will be equal to negative work done when the force is acting opposite to the displacement. If the force is acting by making some 0, it produces the maximum work done. In that situation, work done is 0. But when 180 degree, so work done will be negative. So this is the situation. Now is the next third article is work done by a variable force. Now we have to consider here, suppose a variable force Fx is acting along the x direction. Suppose Fx is acting on the body and body produce some displacement. The displacement is produced in the body. Say it is equal to x along the x-axis. So when we draw a graph between the displacement x and the force Fx, which produce the displacement along the x-axis, and force is variable force. Suppose it is like this. It's denoted by that curve like this, from the point A to the point B. So it's a variable force acting on the body in which the displacement is produced. Suppose xi is the initial position of the body and it displaces from the xi to final position xf, and it produces the displacement, the difference of these two. So in that situation, when the force is acting on the body, it is not constant, it is a variable force. So we have to divide the area enclosed by the graph AB in a small interval width, say it is equal to dx. So we have to divide the from A to B in a infinite number of small interval of width equal to dx. Suppose we have to consider F bar x is the average force acting on the body to produce the displacement in the body. Now we have to find out how much work is done to displace that very small interval dx from, suppose, this point 1 to the next point 2. Means point 1 it's a starting point and 2 is the ending point of this width interval. Its interval width, it is very small. So in that small displacement we have to find out the work done. So work done will also be very small. It is represented by dw. So dw will be equal to force into displacement. So F bar x, that is the average force acting on the body, and multiplied by the displacement dx. So it is dfx into dx. But the total force can be find out when the body is moving from an initial position xi to xf. So we have to integrate the above equation number 1. So the total work done from xi to xf position. So integrate dw will be equal to integrate f bar x dx within the limit from xi to xf, and the resultant of this the answer will be equal to w. dw, integration of dw equal to, say it is equal to w. So w equal to integrate xi to xf, that is f bar x into dx. So from this formula we can find out the work done when the force is acting, when the constant force is not acting on the body, means a variable force is acting on the body. So W will be can be find out by integrating the fx dx from the initial limit xi to xf. So this is the third article, and in which we can find out the work done by acting a variable force on the body, and next part we have to discuss in the next video. Okay, thank you very much.